I just got off an airplane. I've been in New Orleans finding myself in the Day of the Dead. Yeah, Steve was in the midst of it.
I was going to say, were you there? Did you find you?
I found the past Steve.
Okay. All right. So then you're always becoming a different Steve.
Yeah, the future Steve is tomorrow.
I think it's important. I mean, you want to be if you're going to be Steve, be a different Steve all the time. Continue to evolve and grow as a Steve, right?
Yeah. If evolution is like such a thing, personal evolution, I don't know. How do I know I'm the best me?
I think that depends on what Steve you believe in.
Poly-Steveism.
Poly-Steveism? Right on. I was expecting mono-Steveism, but it's cool either way. And the important thing is, I'm sure people can come up to you and continue this conversation tomorrow at the Basement East, right?
I can't wait. I really can't. We're going to be having a conversation line starting at 2 p.m. Next to Dolly Parton's Lemonades.
Right. It's not like a meet and greet, just more of like a casual aside as you go past.
Yeah, and fortune telling.
Right. We gotta have fortune telling. Yeah. Absolutely. I like that. So and I'll go ahead and warn people right now. At some point, we are probably going to start talking about gore during this interview, and it's going to be really hard to pull the nose up after that.
I think it's pronounced gua.
Gua?
Yes.
Okay. That's the original. That's the French pronunciation originally, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, well, that's fagua.
Ah, okay. So I know it got changed when they came over here. I wasn't sure exactly. So all right. So we're sitting here. We're talking about a show. We got one coming up tomorrow night. You want to go ahead and play something for us? You want to do that?
I would love to.
Well, what do you want to do?
I want to play. For all of you people out there driving, I want you to let you know who Steve is. And this is a song called "I Am Steve."
All right.
Is that what we want to do?
Let's.
Are we allowed?
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am Steve. There are many other Steves, but there is only one that is me, and I am Steve. I could have been a David or a Gene, but then I wouldn't really be me. And I am Steve in the morning, Steve in the eve, Steve in the mirror looking back saying, who is me? Well, I am Steve. And they say, run Stevie, do what you can. Get you a house and a car and some happiness. Go Stevie, be the best Steve you can be. Run Stevie, do what you can. And if it doesn't work, just try it again. But if you do it right, you'll be kicking back at night saying, yes, I'm living a dream. I am Steve. I am Steve. Well, I am Steve. I'm still working on myself, but Steve still needs a little help saying what's it mean? And why should I get out of bed? Am I the only Steve with a voice in my head singing, run Stevie, do what you can. Get you a house and a car and some happiness. Go Stevie, be the best Steve you can be. Run Stevie, do what you can. And if it doesn't work, just try it again. But if you do it right, you'll be kicking back at night saying, yes, I'm living a dream. I am Steve. I am Steve. Steve in the ocean, Steve in the sea. Stevie looking for the meaning of Steve. Steve feeling lonely, but Steve ain't alone. There's a million other Steves in the little Steve homes. They're all singing, run Stevie, do what you can. Get you a house and a car and some happiness. Go Stevie, be the best Steve you can be. Run Stevie, do what you can. And if it doesn't work, you just try it again. But if you do it right, you'll be kicking back at night saying, yes, I'm living a dream. Well, I am Steve. Well, I am Steve. Yeah, I am Steve.
letting it ring out. We'll get all of it there. Nice. Lightning 100, Nashville's independent radio, hanging out with Hey Steve here in the Volume.com studio before show tomorrow night. Going to be over at the Basement East. Who else? DJ, who's on the bill tomorrow night?
DJ Tour.
DJ Tour.
We're flying in from the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What do we need to know about DJ Tour?
Well, I mean, he's mythical.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I think he's a demigod at least.
Wow. That's good work if you get it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like a second cousin twice removed of a god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just one in particular, though.
I don't remember
Okay.
which one.
Right.
I fell asleep during that part.
This is why people need to come to the show tomorrow and do some fact finding and get this information for themselves, right?
I think that's what they should do.
Yeah, absolutely, for a variety of reasons, right? So you just put some new music out. Just put out "We're All Gonna Die."
Yeah.
I love that song. I don't know if there's a piece of music I have listened to since that came out as much as I've listened to that song.
I imagined it being something that you would sing on the way home from work. It's just a little ditty that you do.
Yeah, I actually kind of have.
I would love everybody, just the chorus, to be playing that on loop.
Right.
That was the vision.
Can you still, do people still like make and release ringtones? That's not really a thing anymore, is it?
I don't see why will you guys sponsor a ringtone for us?
I feel like there's a conversation to be had, I think. Yeah.
Talk to management.
Yeah. I smell money. I do.
Cash money.
Cash money. Absolutely.
It's avoid the taxes.
So the way I became aware of the song when it first came in is my buddy Lieutenant Dan out there. I'm in here on a day much like today. Sitting here, he comes in and he says, "Got something you might want to hear." And he hands me his phone and he starts, and he didn't tell me anything about it. He just goes, "Here, check this out." And it's this awesome song. And I caught Hey Steve it was in the file name. And then Gwar showed up. And for a minute, I didn't know what was going on, but I knew I absolutely loved it and had to know more. Just hanging out with Gwar these days? Is that where we're at?
Actually, we were on the way to a show and they abducted us in a Flying J bathroom. And
as they will do.
Yeah, took us to Richmond and demanded that we write something worthy of them, and it still wasn't worthy of them. And so they dismembered us.
Yeah. I saw, and there's a piece of video out there.
There's a video of the whole thing. You can see it. I don't think that we mentioned Flying J for legal reasons, but
it's live, so I'll take it out. Don't worry about it. Yeah,
yes.
we'll go back. Yeah,
Crawling R. We were at the Crawling R.
Right.
So then, and then we did it, and then they just left us laying there, dismembered in Richmond, and just kicked us around town into the Gwar bar and threw some fries at us and told us they were done.
Well, that's good. Now, tell us, they were done or the fries were done?
That they were done, even considering us as human beings anymore.
You're finished.
Yes,
not
you're
Hey Steve,
subhuman.
Like not Hey Steve, like Go Steve.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Wow, that's rough, man. I'm glad to see. I mean, it looks like you put it back together, and you're here. You made it. You know?
I actually have good insurance.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that makes the difference. And my car just got broken into about a week ago, and I've learned the value of good insurance. So, man.
Well, I can sell you some insurance if you want to talk about that after.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I write you a check with somebody else's name on it?
We could talk about that off air
when we talk about the other thing we're going to do.
The other thing. And then the other thing we were talking about before.
Right. Well, we're not going to talk about that though.
We can't talk about that.
Don't get into that.
Don't even. Talk about thinking about it.
No, can't have that. Can't be talking about what I'm doing. We're covering a lot of ground, and this isn't even the show. This is us talking about the show that doesn't even happen until tomorrow.
I don't think it's the tip of the iceberg.
I don't think so.
So if any of this is enticing,
then wait till the actual show starts,
yes.
Right?
Just wait. It's going to be like we're going to put it on you like it's never been put on.
Like never.
Ever. And then we're going to start having parades.
Really? Like in the Basement East or?
In East Nashville and maybe some other places, maybe in Smyrna.
I like Smyrna. Smyrna's good. Hohenwald. Hohenwald's lovely this time of year, too. Okay. Well, I guess since we're here and we're talking about music, I feel like eventually we should probably play some more of it. Maybe make a racket they can hear all the way down in Hohenwald.
Give it to them.
All right. What do we want to do?
I play the new song.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Oh.
Play the live.
Oh, you were
one.
talking about me playing it on the radio. I thought you were playing it here in the studio.
No, we want you to play the live one.
All right. Well, real quick, tell people where they can find you while I'm pulling that up. Like
you
online,
can find
and
us at heysteve.com.
All right.
You can find us at. I think we have a really great MySpace out there.
That's becoming more and more critical here lately. It's a good MySpace.
We have a really great Instagram that you can follow. We could just follow us all through reality.
Okay.
Really.
Well, I like it. Well, let's check out some of that reality right now with new music called "We're All Gonna Die." It's Hey Steve on Lighting 100.